Why is it the people have to come and purchase the flipping sitting from your Andrew? So you're about to make money off of the free money we give to you. A thief that! That's a robbery!
You see the lady from down a Savla Marvin named Miss Gaudi? Use a little gin.
Big nose boy Andrew Holness. Are you become out again in a...
Yes. I want to ask you something I know. To highlight the labor in essential. It back like Murray. I ask you, why you not only give the labor things to share? Why you not only give the labor and the care packages to share? Why you only give them the meals to deliver to the people? Why you not give everybody something where have convenience we can share something for people? Huh? Why? Why can't we just be Jamaicans for Jamaica? Some people are share for them on their own. You understand me? Give the PNP for share too. Give the labor right for share too. Give everybody for share. Everybody, church people, whoever, Jehovah Witness, give everybody for share. Why not just like the labor right alone the thing them for share? It is not fair. It is so unfair. Everybody coming at the disaster. Everybody feeling it. So why are you doing this? Come on, man. We're all people, bro. Let's do this thing better, man. I'm gonna start the foolishness. Stop politics and this something. Start the politics and this something, bro. Let everybody enjoy what what we get from people where they are trying to give it to us to feed everybody in our country. Now give some people more than some. Share this something for everybody, man. We're all human beings, bro. Stop being color prejudice, man. I'm tuning now. My God, man.
Big up the whole of hot water. Hey, we even have dash water. You might talk about even pot water. Hot water. Big up that data. Big myself, father. And I don't love and love alone.
Yes, a good day, hot water people. Your boy Buzmala Ryan here. What's going on, my people? Just sharing, more interesting news with you guys again. Okay, so first and foremost, this man calling out Andrew Holness, and from his perspective, he says that he is no good prime minister at all, and he has not given nothing back to the people or anything at all to the people regarding Hurricane Melissa recovery, and what is he doing with all of those money that he got. And a sister sum it up and says that this lady in one of the affected area is scamming the people, meaning that she has already got some support from people and she's not putting it to use. She's just looking for more and seeing how much she can take without a conscience, according to the lady. Okay, also again, there is a little fuss in the dancehall. Everybody knows Dancehall Thursday. Yeah, that show on Thursday that all the veterans, dancehall veterans, go and have a fun and pull in a lot of crowd. You know, Major Mackerel and some, and O'Neill Famous, most people might know the name and more might not, but I do, has some issues which you're going to hear from Major Mackerel. And also again, Marvin said that he's happy over the fact that the Prime Minister wants to get in some of these container housing, but he doesn't like the fact that they will be selling them and giving them out based on an NHT process. Okay, my people, so stay tuned for it all. Yes, so people, first thing on the agenda, we're going to hear what this man has to say regarding to Mr. Holness and not giving anything or giving the people any of what he has received for their recovery from international aid. So let us hear.
Big nose boy Andrew Holness. Are you me come out again, Are you me come out again? One more time again, me I beat you. But, you know what I'm going to show you something, say. You is not a real Prime Minister. Yeah. I tell you that straight. Watch a fletcher. You know what I'm saying? I know me not see you donate as a Prime Minister. Me not see you do nothing for sure or for proof say yo. You stand with the people them 100%. I watch this. Brother. Me no GLP, me no PMP. But me go show you a thing say. Yes, when PMP need in a power, PMP get things done. Andrew Holness, you know what I say? The history is there. For sure, sir. Labor right is all about the rich class, upper class. You see me I come from? You don't care. While the people them down a country, my general, are sleep in a cold, rain and fall. And you as a man, me no see you make no effort. The donation them are coming left, right and center. You see me? And yet still you not put all the effort. You not do it like how a real money that do it. You get to where I come from? They say, alright, you know them people you go on. Fuck me now, my people them stay outside no night do nothing. And baby, you have dead body down a country, same way. You see me? Dead body down the same fucking way. In a house, trap and that rubbish, all kind of fuckery. As a man, me not see you do certain things in general. You not help the people them. You not do nothing. The people them hungry are just the local people them. Entertainer. People from America, people from all over. I try to make certain things happen. The amount of help where people are bringing in and the amount of gift where people are give Jamaica. If you alone, Jamaica suffer. You see me? You know how to do nothing for Jamaica, G. But me I try to tell you, Jamaica people them so illiterate. Why you think so we are get flagging so? And just because of you we make we get flagging. You know? Just because of you make we are get flagging. Because you're in your and you can't lead. You cannot lead people. And you are the you see me? You know you fight Jamaica go down and you try to implement certain things. When God no love, brother. God no love what you are do. And God see the way where you are carry the country and the people them. That's why down there tear down. You see me? Melissa is a wake up. It's a wake up call to Jamaica. And I just know. That is just a wake up call. And I just know here people are talking about say, yeah, we're going to get a hurricane, we're going to get a when name, we're going to get a lot of things. And I just know. People come on social media and want Jamaican and say, whoop them in your eye. I don't never had a bomb whoop on your eye. But now when you get Labour right, them now have a sense. You see when you go vote for bomb Andrew put him in the next term and all on down there hungry and a ball. Me not sorry for you. Me not sorry for you. They want to pit me sorry for. Because you know why? Who don't get the chance to vote him out and you still go jump up after Andrew Holness does so much. Andrew Holness sending goons them to take out people out of their bed. In a night. They're innocent people. You see me? The man say if I'm not jail at dust. A bad man is in mad bring off. We can never respect him, brother. You see Portia Simpson? My respect higher. Portia Simpson, I will never dead. I tell you that. That the woman that put him out of gun for nobody, and that the woman that make sure say things done. You get to me I come from? But this boy you feel like say you can wear 2 clocks and this and that and feel like say yo, you don't have no heart and your woman have the for people them in general. No heart. All you care about is phone family. I want to friend them around. Look how much money coming out of the country. I mean, I see when I make a move with the money them. But when I sit down and I think, oh, if I split it up, one and the teeth in blood. Yo, I'm in a business, brother. Yo, Jamaica is a beautiful island. Jamaica where people go on vacation. Jamaica where, yo, how much money. People are donate. All over people are donate. Because Jamaica is a place where people can come and come build, come rest. Come walk up at the beach. But you see, you know, it's stupid and fourfold.
He who cast a judgment about something he has never faced, he's not qualified to cast that judgment. He who never suffer is not qualified to lead the sufferer. Because why? Because everything and in every way the sufferer try to express himself, you'll never get it because experience teaches wisdom. You can read something in a book and you imagine it in your head, but never until you experience it. So say all of this to say that our Prime Minister is not a man of suffer, not that went through any struggles. Have you ever noticed how some type of people in life have high expectations and expect for things to be all nice and glittery gold for them? That is because them born in a type of princess home or where they were treated like king. And they come out in society and expect the same way and the same type of power they have in the home. It's the same type of power they should have out in society. They don't realize that these are real people that I'm dealing with. And not everything is based upon my opinion, should be based upon my own opinion. It's not how I see these people to be treated or how they are to be treated. So why I'm saying all of this and going all around is to come right here to say that The Prime Minister, for all who is speaking, most of us talk is flying on deaf ears. So all who is crying, the cries are falling on deaf ears. Not saying that he does not hear, but he does not know what the true expression and feeling of suffering is. So, because he doesn't understand, he will not put much effort into it. You can't tell somebody to invest in your dream if they don't see what the dream is, or they have never encountered or have any experience of the feeling of what it is like for that dream to manifest. They will never invest in it. So it's the same thing. All the money that the Prime Minister gets, why have he not given any aid? Because for me, he sees his vision, which is Vision 2030, and that is what he wants to accomplish. A lady in the affected area has been taking advantage of the Melissa issue and taking more than she should.
Me see me go talk about it, you know. You see the lady from down at Savla Marvin named Miss Gaudi, use a little journal. Me not even know if you are going to see this, but Miss Gaudi, you is a little journal. Miss Gaudi, me watch you get mount of help. Me watch you get the mount of help, Miss Gaudi. Everybody will come at Savla Marvin find you and look for you and help you. And Miss Gaudi, you still underneath the tarpaulin with your son and your husband. Miss Gaudi, take down the tarpaulin, Miss Gaudi. Miss Gaudi, take down the tarpaulin. Because we know so you get enough help or you can start. You can start do something. And if you want to get help or you can build a little structure right back on the places where you're there, you would have get the help long time. Miss Gaudi, you get enough help where you can come from under the tarpaulin. But you're not going to come from underneath the tarpaulin. You know why you not going to come from underneath there? Because you still wait for people to still come give you more on top of more where you get. Me listen to your interview and happy belated birthday. And me hear you say you tell your husband and your sons they're going to put on your clothes and go sit down out there to see if nobody going to pass and come give you something. Miss Gaudi use a little journal. Everybody will come down and Sablamar, you get something from me. Watch you. And you're still underneath it apparently and look for more. Miss Gaudi, go start clean up your place and see if you can help yourself, you and your husband and your son, and put up a little structure. Miss Gaudi, we see say blow down. But we know you get enough help and we know say if you want help because everybody can come find you, you're going to get the help or you get the help. But Miss Gaudi, each one help one. Start help yourself. Start clean up around where you're there. You can't just come and sit down and expect that people are going to dress up pretty and people are going to pass and give you something. Miss Gaudi, fix up your place. Use a little journal. I mean, not hide it. Me see it. Use a journal. You only want to sit underneath your tarpaulin because you want people to come give you things underneath the tarpaulin and to make yourself look bad. Miss Gaudi, fix up your place.
Yes, people. And good. You see why I always said do good and good will follow you. And I always do good. You know, because anything that you do, people are observing you. So, this is the ego where a lady does feel like she's incomplete. We understand that you're affected, yes, but you feel as if what you have gotten is not enough. When what you have gotten is enough to at least, as the lady said, put a little shelter over your head. So this is the ego tells you that you need more, even when you have sufficient amount to serve you. Now, you see, somebody is always observing, you know. A lot of people are affected. And we know that people are going to take advantage of it, yes, because this is how people is. If people sees that they can rip you off, they will rip you off. And that's just psychology of people. They will rip you off. Now, this lady, Miss Gaudi, so much people has been affected and we want everyone to get equal share. Yes, the share might gonna be unbalanced in some form. But knowing that you're definitely doing that is not a good look. It's not good on you. And see now someone caught up on you and people now posting it. The internet is a good thing and a bad thing, you know. But everybody has problem now, and Miss Gaudi have a problem. I didn't even like the fact about she made this video. If somebody could have pinched Miss Gaudi and said, Miss Gaudi, we see that you're overdoing it, you know. I feel like that would have better. But when she come public now, Miss Gaudi might cry help one day and everybody think that Miss Gaudi is a general. Well, probably in some sense, but she's still gonna need help after all. And this video now is kind of exposing her. So when she cried wolf one day, probably no one else turned up. That's why I don't like the fact that, you know, this video was made. But Miss Goldie, stop it. If so be the case, because what's in the dark is going to come to the light. And don't let your ego ever tell you that you don't have enough. And this is why people suffer. People don't suffer because of the truth of reality. Sometimes you suffer because of your expectation and what you tell yourself in your mind. If you could let go of certain thoughts and certain emotions, then we will be better. So Miss Goldie, please satisfied, because many people out there are affected. We are all affected. And you might feel like you're affected more than anybody else because you're going through your emotions. But remember, learn to control yourself and things will be better. Yeah, so just saying that from a, you know, a multi-view standpoint, meaning I'm looking at it from different angles, different perspectives, because that's the key, you know, people. I continue to use the word perspective in videos, you know, just to bring across certain things. But anyway, Dancehall Thursday has some bangarang going on. Well, not Dancehall Thursday, but some of the people surrounding it, like Mr. Mackerel and made O'Neal famous. People might not know who they are, but I surely do. But people, take a look into the situation and hear what the veteran has to say.
Yes, my people, this is I, Major Mackerel. Dibby Dibby singer Sugar Candy, we change the name to One Dango radio show. And you me come out, you know. Me see you and your fat friend O'Neal famous make a post. See? The mackerel this, mackerel that. A mackerel bad mind. The truth about the matter is nobody know O'Neal famous. A Major Mackerel and Peter Metro make people know say that somebody named O'Neal famous. And my song in pirate, dirty bungle, and turn around and turn dirty garbage. And so people get to know say I'm a DJ. Alright, you know, everybody knows say a Major Mackerel and Peter Metro build Dancehall Thursday platform. Me and Peter Metro and Major Mackerel build that DJ from one person, Pete Smaggy did it, till the place pack up and the biggest platform in the world. The platform I got England. At 2 strokes me get Peter people. See me left hand, and not even my left hand me can't lift up no more. Can't lift it up, come over my head. See? Left side of me freeze up. Right foot cut off and the left side freeze up. At 2 strokes me get. And Dancehall Thursday going to England was my opportunity to go to England go get the right medical. But we don't know where how much money O'Neal famous the one Jankro. I never call him one Jankro, and you see him all at this Buju Bantan. One Jankro. You hear me? Remember you have a look at Dibby Dibby singer where they are Jamaica, I think a Sugar Candy your name. See? Before you change your name to one Jankro.
Well, my people, see, so much trouble in the world. Alright, what I would want to say is, the elders, please set an example in the music fraternity for the young ones. When the young ones are sing about guns and these things, you know, some of the time the adults are, the elders, the veterans, criticize it and say that stop the fighting and too much young and violence music. Well, this is the illusion, you know, and this is the facade that many create behind the scenes. Now, I don't like how the elders are them fighting in the music fraternity. And the thing is about it, the young people might take it lyrical and might not even mean anything some of the time. But when these elders take it on a emotional level and carry emotional baggage around for each other, a lot of feelings, then it is not normal. People like to steal other people's credit. If Major Mackerel, as a veteran, is the one that built up the show, as you hear him describe, they used to sing in the land and one and few people forward until the land is now full and everybody know Dancehall Thursday. Give the man his credit. Don't try to steal someone's credit, because, as I said, what's in the dark must come to light. Now, I would like to hear what O'Neal Famous has to say about this. O'Neal Famous is a person that I know, and I know Major Mackerel personal, and I don't like to say, you know, the type of bad living. So I don't have much to say now, but I just want to say, clean up the living here, man, and set a better example for youths like me. who look up to both of you guys. You know, both O'Neal Famous and both Major Mackerel. I look up to those veterans. You know, from I was little, I love music. But, yeah, my people, let's get into Marvin. Because Marvin have an issue with the problem, with the fact that the Prime Minister wants to sell these houses and want to give you through NHT and acting as if they are free or he's giving away them free. Using a lot of psychology on the people, but let's listen to Marvin.
So apparently the government of Jamaica is an initiative to bring 5,000 container homes to Jamaica. Words of the Prime Minister last night in a video that I was watching of a presentation that he was making in terms of housing and getting people back to some semblance of normality. I felt good about the initiative and I smiled because I was like, wait, Andrew finally come to him senses and jump over years upon the bandwagon here that I've been singing on, and I've been begging them to listen that this is the best initiative from day one. Everybody know, I have my videos out there as proof that from day one I've been pushing for the container homes. I saw Lisa Anna was among the first who pretty much gave 2 of the container homes and some other stuff. I saw pallets of, I think, plyboards and zinc and stuff that she actually donated. And it felt good to see that I wasn't just talking heresy or things that were far-fetched. And persons caught on and realized that yes, it is indeed the cheapest and fastest way of getting those who are displaced into a home. So when the Prime Minister talked last night, I said, me plan to give 1,000 of these homes. And I made a video about that some days ago. From last week. 1,000 homes to persons who are in need. So last night when I heard that the Prime Minister is bringing 5,000 container homes here, I said, all right. Thank you, Jesus. I said, all right. That's a good initiative. Until I heard the man say, but. When I heard that conjunction drawn by the Prime Minister, when he said, but. Of course, when him say that, because he always starts off the thing and him build it up and it nice. The man said, but some will be for purchase. Some for persons with their NHT benefits. And some will be bought by the government. So you pretty much order 5,000 homes of the container houses, Andrew. And I'm going to assume that from the manufacturer, you have to pay for them. Yeah? I am assuming that you will be using the government's money, which the government don't have the money. But the money that was sent here to give to the people or to help the people, for you to manage and give to the people, I am assuming that's the money you should be using to buy these homes. And if so, then nobody needs to purchase one from you, not even a doorknob. You give it to the people. This is going to fly over the heads of some diehard people who just cannot see anything wrong when them government do it. When I said I was going to buy 1,000 of these container homes to give to people who are displaced, they were not going to be going to 1,000 PMP family. They were going to be going to 1,000 Jamaicans. I wanted people in Catherine Hall. I wanted people in Westmoreland. I wanted people in Black River. Wherever. I wanted 1,000. I wanted people in Trelawney. I wanted, because some people up at Darryl Limpo Filbert area we vote for Labour, right? Not for Labour, right? I want it because some of them up there are very, very damaged and displaced. And I wanted to give to everybody who just come. I would just give them and set up the people them, everybody. Whether you're a Labourite or a PNP, NDM, independent.
And that's right. Real humanitarian vibes. Help everyone. You get me? I say, yeah man, we like what Marvin a talk say.
Like, really matter. The job is to really help all my brothers and sisters to get back on their feet. Now, it's sad to know that everything that the Prime Minister says has to be scrutinized, has to be dissected, and we're forced to criticize most of what you do. It's very sad. There's nothing straightforward where everybody can applaud and say, we might not like you, but that's a great initiative, very good. Why is it has to come with the shenanigans? Why it has to come with things that are very scammy? Yeah, I mean, people have my name out there as a scammer, but when you think about it, that you got monies, you got free money, right? You got free money to take care of the people who are displaced, in distress, people who are without. You get it to give to them. You're going to come now and tell the same people, say, listen, me get some money, it's free now, but me going to buy some house, because me don't need that. It's a need. Me know say you don't need it. Me going to buy the house, and some of you have to come and buy it back from me. That's a scam. That's a big, old, dirty, nasty, obvious scam. You're about to make profit. Profit. Profit from people who are without, who not had nothing left. These people have nothing, Andrew. The people have nothing but a bucket of water left. And you, as the Prime Minister of the country, your first thought was to get these homes. And three categories. Three categories. Some will have to purchase it. Some will have to use their NHT benefits, which again is another form of purchasing. Yeah, and by the way, which NHT money? Because as far as I'm concerned, any money leaving that in an NHT benefits thing? Any money leaving a government? I'm just asking. I don't know. Any money leave there? Because the government is broke. And I don't see why people are forgetting the fact that just before the storm hit, there were public sector workers who were not paid. There were nurses and doctors and other persons who were not paid. There were some public sector workers who were not paid. There's no money in the country. You get all this money and you come with all these big fancy sheet. Now you draft up things and how much billion, and finally you're telling the country that we will have to borrow. Fine, go borrow if you have to borrow. But we're talking about what you have now. And I was very impressed with the amount of money that you say is now available, because some idiot out there are saying the donations are not all money. The donations are not all money. We know what is money from what is kind. Meaning, who send bed from who send water truck from who send generator. We know because they usually tell. But we know we're the idiot. We know which one of the money. We know how much money since the hurricane. It's almost a month. All those monies that have been given or gifted to the government of Jamaica, 99% of them free up long time. You don't tell me shit, because it's a disaster. So the countries and everybody else, them knows that it is needed now. It needed now. And I'm glad in his speech he spoke about how much is available now. Money did it. Why is it the people have to come and purchase the flipping sitting in front of you, Andrew? So you're about to make money off of the free money we give to you. A thief that! And a robbery! That is high! That is high flipping highway robbery! Come on, no man! Andrew, you have done more than enough to really hurt this country. You have done more than enough. You and your administration. You know, so me I try my best. Me I try my best from the start until now to go through without. Me just don't want to make you be the center of my thing. Me just want to help people and reach out to the people. But brethren, when me see them kind of thing, Andrew, me can't overlook you, brethren. You know, so you're wrong. You know, so you're wrong, General. You're wrong.
Yeah, man, I'm wrong for you in every way, and so much for my people.
And
that way, my do, it's a capitalist mentality.
Wrong. It is wrong. I mean, I'm going to come and say, disrespect you, know, because I have done more than enough disrespect to you long time. I'm not going to disrespect you again. I'm going to reason to you, man to man. It is wrong. You cannot think about our citizens like that. Yeah? You plan to sell the labor right them, some us. You said the government are going to buy some. So the ones that you're going to buy, are you going to give it to your people, them? Or are you going to give it to the squatters? Because almost everybody is a squatter. What you plan to do with it? Why you don't just buy the 5,000 home, set up the people and give them some good sewer system and some good drainage and just set up the people them, so that when they can buy them, buy. Just cool them and fix it thing now, Andrew. Andrew, fix it thing now. Andrew, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ, man.
Alright, so Jamaica, people, we're at large. Okay, now, let me say this. A man who don't know, alright, you cannot do what you don't know. Right? You cannot act in a certain way that you weren't brought up. You cannot do if you never have an experience, right? And me rate how Marvin say he won't diss the Prime Minister anymore. He will reason with him as a man to man, because perspective is the word. People have a one-way mind based on the input that was input into them while growing up. Their programming. So yes, Marvin, if you can share your perspective with him, yes, and give him another vision, another sight. Give him a two eye. Him no balance. He not move like a scale, the right scale. He's half balance, meaning that he's leaning to one side of things more. The ego of the Prime Minister is just his ego. That's just what he wants. No, your ego is what they call your devil, you know. The part of you that tells you this is it. And it causes you to not can see anything else. Now people, let us try to help the Prime Minister, because I am definitely looking and see what he is going through. He's going through a battle with his ego. So your ego will tell you that I have this car, so I'm better than people. That is what the ego. I am the Prime Minister. I made the decision. And my people, look even into homes sometimes. If parents sometimes use their ego and destroy children, you know. I am your father, I am your mother, and this is what you're supposed to do. And do this and do that. Because that is ego. The parents hold on to the mind frame that they are superior over the child. But pity you didn't know that the child has a motive of their own. And just, the child could be someone great, but just need the support and the emotional security and well-being. Just that security from their parents, and they would have been someone better. So this is what the Prime Minister is saying. I am the Prime Minister, and this is I rule, I lead. I am like how the police would have said, we are the law. And that causes a conflict. Because despite that, the fact that you have the authority, it's people that give you the authority. And the moment, it's like a parents that you treat a child bad, claiming that you are growing them good. The moment that child step away from you, you realize, say, oh gosh, then wasn't I teaching that child for the better? No, how the child come and hate me? It's the same thing. No, Mr. Broga thinks that he's doing things for the betterment of Jamaican people. Well, it can mean us some good, yes. Meaning that we have a nice city and blah, blah, and railway. But no, that is not the time for that. You have to fix Jamaica first before you go on with your Vision 2030. And you can't want to build Vision 2030 and off the back of the people. That means if it's the people that you're going to have to sacrifice to manifest that, no. People, they're set for everything, you know. In order to gain something, it will take something. And this is where people get it twisted spiritually sometimes, to think that when you say sacrifice, it means that you have to sacrifice a person. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a situation or a circumstances. And sometimes, yes, you have to sacrifice people. Not meaning that you have to kill them, but it's if they depend upon you and you have to withdraw yourself from them in order to succeed, that is the sacrifice you made. Well, if the sacrifice that Mr. Prime Minister, if what Mr. Prime Minister wants to manifest, if the sacrifice is us, well, Mr. Prime Minister, that is egotistic. Come on, I'm being like Marvin now. I'm going to talk to you. That is egotistic, Mr. Prime Minister. You get me? So, in what has been said, I'm definitely looking through the Prime Minister's eyeglass. Yes, him shades. I literally see what he's seeing. And every time you make a speech, observant people like myself and many others are just looking straight through you. Please, just don't do it. We understand your Vision 2030. But if Jamaican people is the sacrifice, they don't want to be the sacrificial lamb for your idea, for your dream. They don't want to be their land. They don't want their land and their livelihood to be the sacrifice in order to manifest your Vision 2030. Because Jamaican people, we are not crazy nor fancy over robotic stuff and pretty city. Hungry still they about and knock at people door. Boost Mallory and my people. Hot water. We know the water is hot and the bun will forget bun.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous people. Same way.
Man, big up hot water channel, enough ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.